Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Got a special one here. I'm just going to do the special one because why wouldn't you? Should have bought more than one, but I'm going to do the special one. Capricious Barleywine, barrel-aged barley wine from Boxcar Brewing Company. Now remember the other one I did that's special was from Boxcar Brewing Company. It was really freaking awesome. So hopefully this one also really freaking awesome. So I'm going to have to doodly-doo get this thing kind of in an open fashion, which the wax doesn't seem like it's like crazy. As long as I can get a bottle opener in there, we'll be alright. If I have to, I'll go get a blunt knife of some kind to do knife things. I'm actually missing my thingy. Where's my thingy at? Oh, there it is. Oh, I found it. Using so many cans. So we got this one because it'd be easier, I think, to get into the waxy poo. Yeah, I've been doing so many cans that half the time I go to do a bottle, I don't know what my bottle opener and stuff is. Just is what it is, you know what I mean? Come on. Watch me be like a complete, like, depending on what brewery you're talking about, the wax can be a little bit of a bitch. It can be. Put that in there. Ooh, this wax a bit of a bitch. And now I got it. Sometimes. There we go. I'm gonna use the you can see this On the Point Brewing. Now, Boxcar Brewworks is from Du Bois, right there on 209 or 219 rather. Pour it all in, get it all in there, and they actually are in a little train car, which I thought was awesome. Boxcar, train car, whatever you want to say. Got a little stack of vinyl action right here. DVDs, vinyl. We'll listen to the vinyl. Here it is, Capricious. It says here, adjective, given to subtle and unaccountable changes in mood. Synonyms, fickle, inconsistent, changeable, variable, unstable, a capricious and often brutal administration. Noun, a blended bourbon, maple syrup, bourbon, barrel-aged barley wine style ale produced at Boxcar Brewworks. And I'll have a Capricious ale. Refrigerate, drink cold, age well, ages well. That's why I should have got two. Brewed and packaged by the brewery in a boxcar. Fun City LLC, 219 Rich Highway, Du Bois, PA. So there we go. The only thing I don't know, Boxcar Brewworks Cellar Series Capricious 219. So is this a 2019? Ooh, I like that. That's good. But the only thing I don't know is the ABV. That's the only thing I don't know. So some of their barley wines that they have, the Bob Barley and stuff, is around 12. So I would assume they want to throw something like that into it. So this might be a 12%er. So no head, good idea for 12%er, but it just doesn't. I don't know if it's a forced carbed or whatever it does, or bottle fermented. There is a nice little yeast sediment on the bottom, or some kind of sediment at the bottom. Let's get an aroma. Caramel ruby hues all through it. Cheers. Okay. Cherry. Is it cherry? Raisin. Caramel peppery bourbon. Almost like a sour mash kind of a bourbon, almost by the sound, because of all that cherry coming out of it. Cherry, raisin, caramel, roasty toasty. All right. Almost smells. It almost softly smells a little bit like a hint of a Flemish in there almost. Cheers. Bit thin. Both sides of a medium body actually, which I expect a little bit more viscosity. Again, some of that sour mash kind of quality. Hint of that soft cherry, nuance of raisin, alcohol, ethanol alcohol blowing through the palate right now. Again, it's that bit thin, oily though. There's some oiliness wafting around the palate, but overall it is a bit thin. Hint of vanilla wafting through there as well now. Vanilla, hint of caramel, sour cherry, tart cherry I should say, raisin, a little bit of roasty toasty tonality, a little bit hint of a minerality in the back of the palate. Listening to Deep Red soundtrack Profondo Rosso. Unfortunately, this I think would help if there was a little bit more, or a little bit any kind of carbonation to this one, just a little bit, something moving around a little bit, zippy, peppy, kind of move it just a little bit around the palate. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it actually would rip some of that. Sometimes I've noticed the carbonation, if it's too aggressive, then it will kind of, it doesn't let the flavors sit on your palate as long. Easy drinking for the ABV, because the ABV I could tell is high, because I said it wafted through the palate. You can kind of get a tone of that. I would say about 12. My guess would be about 12. It is interesting. This is the 2019. That's cool. And it's not that tart or sour, so nothing turned that much or anything like that. I just think it's a little bit of what the kind of the bourbon they used and a little bit of the aging process kind of coming together, coming to fruition to give you a little bit of that more kind of tart cherry. But there is raisin, there is a little bit of that roasty toasty tonality, a little caramel, vanilla kind of wafting through. It's not bad. It just isn't what I usually look for bourbon barrel aged barley wines. Not thick, not robust, not savory, not sweet, not this, not that. You know what I mean? Like, this is more just if you do like more styles like Flemish reds and Flemish browns and those kind of things, you're gonna dig the shit out of this. It's not tart and sour like those are to those qualities, but just like some of the nuances and the drinkability is insane. Yeah, like imagine the Old Brun, but without that kind of intense tartness and sour kind of quality, but with a kicked up like caramel fun stuff from the bourbon and the vanilla. It's pretty nice. It's a nice little beer. Definitely a nice little beer, because I didn't really know what to expect except for the one I had before. So yeah, and it's unstable. You don't know what's going to happen. Changes its moods. Capricious Ale, probably a pretty good name for the beer too. See if I can. I'm gonna waft it around. Shaky, 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 shaky. Look. No, nah, can't do it. Cannot invigorate any head. So anyway, I've been Paul for PABrewNews. I'm gonna throw this one in the 8 category. The Capricious Ale from Boxcar Brewworks. Dubois. We call it Dubois. They call it Dubois. It's like Dubois, but whatever. This is Paul for PABrewNews. Cheers. Bye-bye. Wash that finger. Here it comes.